The shimmering waters of the Pacific Ocean held the promise of adventure. Aboard the majestic Disney Wonder, dreams were about to come true. But for one beloved crew member, 24-year-old Rebecca Coriam, this voyage would take a sinister turn. March 22, 2011, dawned with a chilling truth. Rebecca was gone, vanished without a trace. The idyllic cruise transformed into a scene of mystery and despair. What happened to Rebecca Coriam? The question echoed through the ship's corridors and reached the heart of a family thousands of miles away. Panic set in as a search for Rebecca commenced. With each passing hour, hope dwindled. The vastness of the ocean seemed to have swallowed the truth whole, leaving behind a haunting enigma. Rebecca Coriam's disappearance would become a lasting reminder of the dark secrets that can lurk beneath the surface, even in the most magical of settings. Known lovingly as Bex, Rebecca Coriam was a young woman with an infectious zest for life. Her energy and cheerfulness had a way of touching everyone around her. Bex radiated positivity, always with a smile that could light up a room. Hailing from Chester, England, Bex possessed a spirit as bright as the sunshine she adored. Growing up amidst the historical streets of Chester, Bex always found solace in the embrace of nature. She would often be seen strolling through parks on sunny days, her laughter echoing with friends. The sea, however, held a special allure for Bex. The vastness and mystery of the ocean always captivated her. She would spend hours by the shore, mesmerized by the ebb and flow of the waves, lost in the immensity of it all. It spoke to her sense of adventure, her yearning for exploration. Bex longed to discover new horizons, to immerse herself in different cultures, to experience all the beauty life had to offer. She was always planning her next big adventure. From a tender age, she dreamt of sailing the high seas, of experiencing the world from a different perspective. As a child, she would play with toy sailboats on the beach, her heart set on one day being on a real ship. Driven by her passion, Bex pursued maritime qualifications with unwavering determination. She dedicated herself to learning the ropes, to mastering the art of sailing. Always eager to learn more, to expand her knowledge of the sea. Her excellence in her studies, her dedication, earned her a coveted position with Disney Cruise Line. It was a dream come true. Working for Disney Cruise Line was a significant accomplishment for Bex, and she embraced the opportunity with open arms. Bex embraced her role as a youth worker, her infectious enthusiasm brightening the lives of countless children on board. Spending time with the children, guiding them, and witnessing their joy brought immense happiness to Bex. She was living her dream, sailing towards a future brimming with promise. Every day was filled with new adventures, new discoveries, and new hopes. Bex was living the time of her life. Little did anyone know, a storm was brewing on the horizon, a storm that would forever alter the course of her life. This storm would mark an unexpected turning point in Bex's life, and everything was about to change. The events leading up to Rebecca's disappearance are shrouded in mystery. It is an incident that has left many baffled and remains an unsolved puzzle to this day. On March 21, 2011, she was last seen on deck, and at that moment, everything seemed ordinary. Her youthful energy radiated as she interacted with passengers. Later that evening, she made a phone call, her voice carrying a hint of distress, a conversation that would later become an eerie reminder of her last known moments. It was a conversation that would later haunt her family, leaving them with a chilling echo of the unknown. As night fell, the Disney Wonder continued its journey, oblivious to the tragedy unfolding within its steel embrace. Rebecca was scheduled to report for duty the following morning, but never showed up. Concern quickly escalated into alarm. A ship-wide search ensued, every nook and cranny scrutinized, but Rebecca was nowhere to be found. Her disappearance defied logic, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions. What had transpired in those fateful hours? The mystery of Rebecca Coriam had begun. Rebecca Coriam's disappearance sent shockwaves through the Disney Wonder. The initial search, conducted by the ship's crew, was frantic but disorganized. Time was of the essence, yet precious hours seemed to slip away. The sheer vastness of the Pacific Ocean made the task daunting, the hope of finding Rebecca diminishing with each passing moment. Authorities in the Bahamas, where the ship was registered, were notified. However, the investigation was hampered by jurisdictional complexities and a lack of urgency. The search area was vast, the clues scarce. Days turned into weeks, and the trail ran cold. The official investigation seemed to stall, leaving Rebecca's family grappling with agonizing uncertainty. The lack of answers only deepened the mystery and fueled their determination to uncover the truth. The news of Rebecca's disappearance shattered her family's world. Their beloved Bex, so full of life and dreams, was gone. The pain was unbearable, made worse by the lack of information. Determined to find answers, Rebecca's parents, Mike and Ann Coriam, embarked on a relentless quest for the truth. They traveled to the Bahamas, tirelessly advocating for a more thorough investigation. They met with officials, scrutinized the limited evidence, and spoke to anyone who might have information about their daughter's disappearance. Their unwavering love for Rebecca fueled their determination, even when faced with bureaucratic hurdles and a wall of silence. The Coriam family's search for justice became a testament to the enduring power of a family's love in the face of unimaginable loss. As the Coriam family delved deeper into the investigation, they uncovered discrepancies and troubling inconsistencies. The official narrative, suggesting Rebecca had been swept overboard by a rogue wave, didn't hold water. Eyewitnesses claimed the weather that night was calm, the seas relatively smooth. Furthermore, Rebecca was a strong swimmer, unlikely to be easily dragged away. Their suspicions were further heightened by the discovery of Rebecca's personal belongings, left untouched in her cabin. Her camera, containing the last images she had captured, was missing. The circumstances surrounding her disappearance raised red flags, hinting at a possible attempt to conceal evidence. The more the Coriam family unearthed, the more convinced they became that the truth about Rebecca's fate was being hidden. Rebecca Coriam's disappearance remains one of the most perplexing and tragic incidents in maritime history. Her vanishing from the Disney Wonder cruise ship in 2011 continues to baffle investigators, leaving her family and friends in a painful limbo of unanswered questions. Despite the tireless efforts of her family and the involvement of private investigators, the truth remains elusive, shrouded in mystery. The official investigation, plagued by inconsistencies and a lack of transparency, failed to provide satisfactory answers, leaving the Coriam family with more questions than answers. The Coriam family believes that crucial information may have been withheld, perhaps to protect the reputation of the cruise line. Rebecca's case highlights the vulnerability of individuals working on cruise ships, where jurisdiction and accountability can be murky. It also underscores the need for greater transparency and cooperation from cruise lines in such tragedies. The memory of Rebecca Coriam, the young woman with a bright smile and a love for the sea, lives on in the hearts of those who knew and loved her. Her disappearance serves as a stark reminder that even in the most idyllic settings, darkness can lurk beneath the surface, and sometimes the truth is lost at sea.